All right, guys, you want to see me ride a Ninja 300? Boom! Oh man! So I met this dude, and he let me try out his 300. He's like, "Yo, here, just go ahead and try it out." And I figured I'd do a little video on it. This is so much different. Holy shit! This feels different than my 250. Like, I will say right off the bat, although I haven't ridden my 250 in a while, the feeling or the power delivery is way smoother, and that's obviously straight to the fuel injection. And the power, how quickly you get it, it's like instant. And I'm also noticing, I just feel like I got more like engine with like throughout the entire rev range. I feel like I got more power. It's nuts. I have not been on a motorcycle and had such an upright seating position in, God, forever. And we're gonna turn right here. It is so weird. God, I feel like such a bitch. I just passed a dude on the R1 and a fucking S1000 on this little 300. But God, she can, I forgot how much you can flip these little bitches around. This shit is, I do like that. Let's keep her up in the high rev range. Oh yeah. So first impression, amazingly comfortable. Absolutely amazingly comfortable. I love it. I love the feeling of it. And right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that I like it way more than the 250. Way more. The 250 did have a, if I can remember correctly, the 250 did have a slightly more aggressive seating position, but relatively similar to this. Obviously, styling, this demolishes the old Ninja 250 that everybody had between 08 and 12. It looks a lot more like the ZX and the new 636. So styling, dead on, great. Looks way more aggressive. Looks a lot bigger than what it really is. As soon as you get on it, first thing you're going to notice is how incredibly light this thing is. It is amazingly light. I'm sure it's just the way he's got it set up, but the clutch lever, the one thing that's kind of weird to me is how quickly you hit the friction zone, how quickly you get on it. Because mine, you get about halfway out. This, it's literally like you, as soon as you start letting off, the clutch, the engine engages, and I almost stalled out. Rear brake is insanely touchy compared to mine, so you're not going to have any problems with the brakes. Front brake, same as this, and let's do a little acceleration test. That was 60. I mean, we got there pretty damn quick. Acceleration very smooth, not choppy. Like I said, power band is very even all the way through, which is surprising because I feel like my Ninja 250 was a lot more similar to the 600s, where there wasn't much down low, but once it got up, you just kept it. You just lived up top, and you got, that's where you got your power. Man, this makes me miss my 250 because it's like you just flick this thing, you just throw it into turns. The only weird thing for me is I feel like where I'm not in such an aggressive seating position, I can't really, like, it feels awkward leaning into the corners. Like I feel like I'm like leaning on a lazy boy, like, ha, oh yeah. Instrument cluster, nailed it. That's what I would say is the main gripe that every single person had about the Ninja 250. The absolutely terrible Fisher-Price-like gauge cluster. It was horrible. It was still analog, like it was terrible. Obviously you still got your analog tach, but all of your other displays are completely digital. Beautiful display. I absolutely love it. They knocked that one out of the park. Visibility is great. Windscreen, gonna give you a little bit. Obviously you're gonna get more if you get a double bubble. Still feels compact, still feels small once you get on it. But like I said, whenever you look at it from afar, it looks a whole hell of a lot bigger than what it is. So definitely think this is a great bike. We're gonna have just a few more seconds. Don't want to just disappear with this guy's bike. Yeah, brakes are amazing on this. This is the ABS model, so you're gonna get amazing stopping power, and it doesn't take much to stop a little thing like this. So my impressions of the 2014 Ninja 300, I don't think you're gonna find a better starter bike than this, honestly. I've always told everybody that they should start on a 250, that's the perfect starter bike. But to be honest with you, I think all those annoying little areas that the 250 kind of lacked in. I mean, because the power was good for starters, but it was the kind of power that you're going to get bored with really quickly, especially if you catch on quick. So I feel like this is a great little bump in the power because it's not insane. It's not something that's going to make it to where it's not a good beginner bike, but it's also not to the point where you're going to get completely bored with it. I mean, if I drop it down, I mean, it'll get up there. It'll go. I mean, shit, I got up to 60 like that, and I'm 210 pounds. So final review on this, I love it. I think it's great. It looks amazing. Everything that needed to be changed on the 250, Kawasaki nailed it. So I think if you are just getting a bike, this is absolute perfect choice. I think anybody considering to get a motorcycle that has never ridden, 250 or the Ninja 300 all the way. Beautiful bike, rides beautifully, just really does everything good. Like, it just does everything great. Like, everything that it's made to do, it does perfectly. So, look at that. Oh, let me go get back on my bike. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this quick review of the new 2014 Ninja 300, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace! A lot of guys that ride solely ride. Like, there's a lot of guys that ride and have no... All right, bitch, jump on.